Welcome, Taurus, to your love reading for August 23rd to the 26th of 2018. So we're going to look into, let's see, we're going to start out with the overall energy between you and your romantic partner or love interest. For some of you, married, in a relationship, talking to someone, getting to know them. All right. So let's see overall energy for Taurus. So a lot of you are just trying to express yourself in some way. Either you've done it, you're getting ready to, or this is where you feel that something is not quite right. This is where you have to stand up for your beliefs, which you might feel, and even if you might not be getting through, I feel like it's part of you acknowledging what is not wrong with a certain connection. If you feel disrespected, or if you feel like somebody is trying to get over on you, not being honest, whatever it might be, I feel like both of you might be trying to do this to get through to one another in some way energetically. All right, so let's see, what might your partner be bringing towards you, Taurus? That particular person may be very possessive. They could be jealous, they could be assuming different things, they might want you to be around, and they could be very spoiled in some way. It could seem like that, and it's like they want what they want when they want it at times, and if you feel like you can't really give them what they want, they do different things, and they might, it backfires in some way. So then you might start to feel guilty, and then you might be trying to stand up to that particular energy. And it could be a water sign that you're dealing with in some way, but I feel like they could be making you feel bad at times, and you don't need to feel that way. A lot of times it's unnecessary, maybe a stance that they might have to kind of hold their emotions back because of what you have done in some way. If you haven't been expressing yourself, or opening up, or being sincere about the connection, so they might not be really sure where they stand. So they could be very jealous and possessive of you if you're dealing with a particular person right now. All right, now what is your response? What are you bringing towards your partner, Taurus? Yeah, you aren't feeling the best either. Now, sometimes this is not really feeling playful. Sometimes you might need to take a step back to just become a better version of yourself, so that you can acknowledge the relationship that you two can build together in some way. And I feel both of you may have your back turned towards one another. Let's say throughout the weekend or something starts to flow through, and you're doing your own thing, they're doing their own thing, and then a lot of assumptions start to come through, feeling as though you're not really meant for each other. A lot of things being said out loud bluntly, and then it comes through maybe a bit emotionally immature at times, and then there are some doubts there. Now, some things could have happened when it comes to children. A partner might not like the connection because of children, because of some kind of childhood connection that you might have with that particular person that brings up bad memories, and then they respond in a negative way. So I feel like a lot of you, because of some friction between you two, it's still an ongoing battle of maybe some kind of resentment that you're holding on to, especially if you've moved on from somebody, they've moved on to someone else, and someone else is in the picture. That might make both of you feel some type of way about a new connection in some way. So that's what it looks like to me. Let me put these here. Okay, so what is the advice for you, Taurus? What is the advice? So it tells you that things will be okay eventually. I feel whatever you're doing, just be careful that you're not doing things to purposely try to get over on somebody, or control, manipulate, whatever it might be, because things happen out of the blue that can let you know that you don't need to do that to try to hurt somebody or get revenge or whatever it might be. Usually it says let your revenge be your happiness, your peace, and be that mutual respect and understanding, and try to step back away from making someone feel how they make you feel. It eventually happens, but allow that to happen in a natural way. I feel a lot of you could be dealing with court matters, legal matters as well. Maybe two different people that you're dealing with. Some might be dealing with a fire sign. You have Libra, then you have a water sign energy here in some way. But I feel like there is some kind of friction, especially surrounding friends, and also with your love relationship. Something could have happened there, and a lot of you are maybe trying to defend the reason why something did happen. And I feel like justice is going to take place, depending on what side of the coin you might be on. So be honest with yourself, all right? Now, what is the outcome for Taurus? What is the outcome? Letting go. All right. Some of you are just maybe a bit frustrated, and you may be tired of trying to express how you feel, go over the same thing over and over again. And if this is you separating from somebody or giving them space or whatever you might need to do, this is where you aren't sure how things might go. You're not sure how things might go with a new love interest or a new person or your current relationship or romantic partner. And if that's the case, it says, well, you know, just let things be, try to have fun, enjoy yourself, and release the tension that is there right now, because I don't feel like it's going to do anything but cause you a whole bunch of stress and a lot of torment, and I don't feel like you need to do that. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and we're going to do 2 cards for you. All right, messages for Taurus for August 23rd to 26th. This is around Thursday through Sunday. So let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. And I just mentioned friends and having fun, doing your own thing, purposely trying to interact with others or engage with other people, because your romantic partner, love interest, might be in their own way and getting in your way at the same time. You could be getting in your own way at times through your aggravation. So just be careful. All right. Messages for Taurus. Love. Archangel Michael. Then we have God is in charge. Okay, it says, "Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved." And I feel like that's part of the, it seems like a lot of when that card comes out to me, it's like an intense conflict that's very frustrating to you, and you have no other choice but to let go, because it's, if you continue to push and push and push, things can get drastic, and then it calls for drastic changes. And I feel like you just have to be mindful about that. And I feel like I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Pisces, the full moon in Pisces might activate energy in your 11th house of friendships and social events, different things like that, your dreams, and who you might be around. And if that's something that might affect your love relationship, it's going to come out into the open. I feel it might be acknowledged, and it needs to be handled. It's going to be addressed. That's just how it works, I feel. So just keep that in mind and pull away from, if you felt like you've been done wrong, disrespected, or whatever it may be between you and someone else, just get away from that particular energy or particular person. Maybe it's someone that is a friend now who's became a friend that's not, you know, the best person right now in your eyes, because of if you had a friendship or connection in the past with them, romantically or not, and now things are just not quite right, and there's a lot of tension there. So just keep that in mind. All right, so I do send you a lot of love, tons of healing vibes, tons of light as well. And if you would like to, you can always go to the website Psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for your energy. And the readings may take 3 days. They could take up to 4 or 5, just depending on how many clients purchase a reading. And only audio tarot and the recorded videos will be accessible right now. The phone calls are not going to be accessible. Okay, so tons of love, lots of light, and have a great one.